Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Chen. This year marks the 8th Huawei European Innovation Day. This is the first time the event has been hosted in Poland, and this is also the first time the event has been hosted online. There is a Chinese poem that says, "Whether we are close or apart, we can still get to know each other like neighbors." Although the pandemic has kept us apart, it has also brought us even closer together. Polish culture is vibrant and has fostered the never-ending pursuit of great achievements. From this country, so many talented people were born. Nicholas Copernicus, Madame Curie, Frederick Chopin, and more than a dozen Nobel winners. Their theories and humanistic thinking have promoted social progress. Today, countries around the world are recognizing that digitalization is the future. The pandemic has accelerated digital and intelligent transformation across industries, but we will need explorers and innovators to build the digital world. Talent will be the foundation and the driving force of these changes, and so the development of talent is now a barrier to achieving digital transformation. According to 2017 estimates from the World Bank, we will need 10 million more ICT talents than we currently have in 10 years' time. We cannot expect everyone to be the next Copernicus or Chopin, but we can nurture the huge numbers of high-end talent that society and industry requires. Today, I would like to take this opportunity to talk about Huawei's talent development philosophy and how we put it into practice. First, we believe that talent must be cultivated in more than just universities. By turning to the corporate world, we can train talent that society and industry needs more efficiently and help translate theoretical research into practice. Take 5G as an example. In 2008, Udial Erkan, a Turkish professor, published a paper on polo codes. In 2010, Huawei saw the potential of polo codes and had many researchers join Professor Erkan in his studies. In 2018, polo codes became an important part of 5G standards. Today, there are more than 90 million 5G users worldwide. It took about 10 years for 5G to go from an idea to commercial application. Tens of thousands of scientists and engineers from ICT companies around the world have contributed in the process, which in turn has trained more professionals to join the 5G industry. Looking back on history, we see that discoveries and technological inventions in natural science have acted as shining beacons, lighting the way forward and driving progress. As we face the future, we will continue to rely on research from universities to light up our way to the digital society. By the end of 2019, Huawei had worked with 900 universities worldwide. We invest more than $300 million into their research each year and directly sponsor the research of more than 300 professors with no strings attached. Second, Huawei believes that the training ICT talent is a long and arduous process. And so, we need to build an ecosystem to train talent that is based on open collaboration and sharing around the world. Talent and ideas both spring forth from meetings of the minds. The sparks generated during these exchanges of ideas will benefit all of humanity regardless of whose name is on them. Only through exchange and a lively talent ecosystem can we drive continuous industry growth. No one or two companies can build a complete talent ecosystem by themselves. We must work with partners to keep training more talent. Currently, Huawei works with multiple global training partners to provide training and certification services around the world. By the end of 2019, there were more than 110 Huawei authorized learning partners worldwide. Huawei has also partnered with more than 50 universities to create ICT academies. In Europe alone, we have set up Huawei ICT academies with universities in 12 countries since 2011, including the UK, France, Germany, Romania, and Poland. Together, these programs train more than 100 ICT trainers and 1,500 students each year. Third, we believe the ICT industry still lacks strong female leadership. Huawei has long called for equal opportunities for women. Only through education and support can we equip women with the fundamental competitiveness that will be needed in the digital economy. According to the ITU, the ICT industry is still dominated by men in most countries, with women only accounting for 30% of IT technicians, 15% of ICT business managers, and 11% of ICT strategy and planning experts. We need to make the technology industry more accessible to women, either through college education or vocational training. Huawei's Seeds for the Future program was launched in 2008, in part to meet this goal. With a mission to cultivate local ICT talent, more than 30,000 students from over 500 universities across 126 countries have benefited from the program. The Seeds for the Future program has set a goal to increase the representation of women to 40%. Today, we are honored to have several brilliant Polish women here to speak with us. These entrepreneurs will discuss how we can create a better policy environment that will encourage women to join the technology industry and bridge the gender gap in schools and workplaces. At this event, we will also launch a European-wide partnership program to support the innovations made by women. 20 years ago, Huawei opened its first R&D center in Sweden to bring together industry and academia in the pursuit of innovation, marking Huawei's first step into Europe. 20 years later, we now have businesses in all European countries. The European market has been essential to our global business expansion, and we are proud of our own contributions to local economic prosperity. Currently, Huawei has more than 13,000 employees and 23 local R&D centers in Europe, and in 2019, Huawei contributed 16.4 billion euros to the EU's GDP. Over the past 20 years, Huawei has become a European company contributing to the development of local ICT industry, creating value and promoting digital ecosystems. Today, despite the challenges brought by COVID-19 and the uncertainties in our macro environment, we are as determined as ever to be in Europe and for Europe. Nicholas Copernicus said, "It is my loving duty to seek the truth in all things, insofar as God has granted that to human reason." Mankind's need to explore the future is eternal. Scientific and technological innovation benefit the whole world and all mankind. As the Polish saying goes, it is better to ask the way than to go astray. I think Huawei Innovation Day is a place where we can ask each other for directions. Together, we innovate for the future. This year, Huawei European Innovation Day will be held in multiple countries, and so I look forward to your continued participation in our dialogues and discussions. Thank you.